and it gives you the best chance of surviving. You might be cool, but getting rich and staying alive are much higher on my priorities than keeping a friend I haven't seen in 5 years. The guy comes back in and gives Craig here a handful of pills, as the rich man asks them all to follow him outside. He leads them to the patio to show them the view and tells them a story about how his wife designed the house. But it's all just a distraction, as Craig here suddenly realizes that Vince has taken him to the bed. He looks down to find his friend is peeing all over his shoes. Vince has now earned $750, and Craig here is seriously pissed off about all this. Furious, he goes back inside the house to wash off the stains, and Vince follows him trying to calm him down because he's got a plan. He's going to rob the couple and needs Craig's help to do it, but the man refuses to help, pointing out that the guy will call the cops. Vince here is certain that will never happen because the police will see this guy is coked out of his mind and arrest everyone. And realizing this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, he agrees to help him steal the cash. Okay, this is a great idea, and I would definitely consider this if I was in his position. This guy is coked out of his mind, extremely trusting, and most importantly, he did not enter any numbers into the safe. It was already open when he walked in. This makes him a prime candidate to steal from. But there's one vital clue here that tells us this can go horribly wrong if it's not done the right way. If you're robbing a house, the most basic thing you need to do is to survey the entire place to get an idea of where the exits are and what kind of security system they might have. If he had taken a moment to study his environment, he would have realized that this guy's not someone they want to mess with, because he's an award-winning martial artist and could easily kick their asses. The best way to do this is with a distraction. I would tell my debt collector friend here to entertain the couple while I sneak into the office and take as much money as I can carry and look more of that. Leaving your friend here is the only solution, because it keeps the couple's attention long enough for you to escape, and your friend won't come looking for you because he thinks you're still helping him. These two haven't seen each other in over 5 years, so it was not a friendship they were interested in keeping anyways, and that makes him someone I'd be willing to throw under the bus and escape this situation with a shitload of money before this betting game gets out of hand and takes a deadly turn. He might come looking for me, but we're already going to be evicted, so I can use this money to relocate my family and we'll never see him again. They leave the bathroom and tell the couple they've missed a meetup, but when the rich man approaches them, he shoves him against the wall. Putting a knife to the guy's throat, he demands to know what the safe's combination is, and the guy tells him it's not even wrong. Craig runs into the office and shoves the money into cardboard boxes as quickly as he can. The friend demands they hand over the car keys, but suddenly the man grabs his wrist and knocks him to the ground as his wife pulls out a gun and points it at Craig. That's when things take a strange turn, because instead of calling the cops, he tells them to pretend that none of this ever happened. This whole thing was organized for his wife's birthday, and that's when he admits that all this cash is already set aside for them to play the game and do crazy messed up things, but only if they obey every command to earn it. They both decide to keep playing, and the rich man tells them the next day, whoever can hold their breath the longest gets $500. Suddenly, Frazier gets a call from his wife, and he answers it to find out that it's 2 a.m. and she's worried sick. She knows he's been fired and begs him to come back home, but the rich man offers him $300 to hang up on his wife. Okay, this is the easiest $300 he's going to make all night, and I would hang up on my wife faster than you can say cuss with that. But it's such a great offer that it's distracting us from a serious red flag. So far, there's been a reasonable proportion for each bet, where drinking a shot of tequila is $50 and punching a bouncer in the face is worth $500, but there's no reason that hanging up the phone is worth $300 as a form of entertainment. It just doesn't make sense, and that's why it's a red flag. He's offering way too much money for this because he doesn't want us contacting the outside world to tell anyone where we are or what's going on. That tells us he wants this game to get really twisted and is trying to control the flow of information. Our lives are clearly in danger. When if we leave, we miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime chance to earn more money in a single night than I could make in over 5 years on an average salary. I would stick around as long as they kept giving me money, but instead of hanging up on my wife, I would tell them that I did and make $300, but keep the call going with the phone inside my pocket. The wife will be confused, but she'll be able to listen in and figure out what's going on while I drop her hints. That way I can make sure every word of the night is recorded in case things take a serious turn and we need a witness or someone who is on location in case someone broke in a life or death. Craig here hangs up on his wife, getting $300. Craig has now earned $800 total, which puts him back in the lead, and he's finally ready to start taking this game seriously. Vince already started playing for the next bet, and now it's Craig's turn. If he can hold his breath longer than Vince did, he will win $500. Afraid of losing, Vince here punches him in the stomach just seconds before he was about to meet his weapon. Colin here lets it go since he didn't lay down any punches, but Craig here wants to get revenge and wants to know what the next bet is.
1 nugget plus 1 nugget equals yummy!
That figured I could get. Get NFL Sunday tickets from YouTube TV on us. Plus, get a free Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 5, only on Verizon.
Vince has stolen this guy's chance to win money. He desperately needs to keep his family off his streets. Craig here could have easily won this bet. He's the only person who had to keep his rights all the time. And that's a huge advantage because coke dramatically increases your heart rate. If the heart is pumping faster, then it's converting more of your blood oxygen into carbon dioxide, making it a lot harder to hold your breath. But Craig made a huge mistake here by not realizing that this bet is a take-all challenge. And if you already know your friend is a debt collector who's a professional at taking money away from others, you have to assume he's going to find every possible way to take your money. There's only one way to win these bets from this point on, and we need to start looking for every opportunity to this guy over and cheat. For $500, we're not interested in honesty and sportsmanship. We're interested in winning at all costs. The rich man leads them outside and shows them a turd in front of his house. His neighbor's dog is always pooping on his lawn and he wants revenge. The rich man who takes a dump inside the neighbor's house with a photo to prove they did $1,000. Without hesitation, he runs to break into the building and swat out the door for the water. He finishes his business and stands up to take a picture of it before yelling good luck to his friend as he runs out of the house. A girl wakes up and is shocked to find Vince with his pants around his ankles, and he runs out of the house. But on his way back, he notices the neighbor's dog and comes up with a horrible plan. Vince here walks in, carrying the neighbor's dog, and offers to kill it for money. But the rich man is disgusted and won't have a healthy animal killed on his wife's birthday. Craig has now earned $2,000 total, but his friend Vince is already planning his revenge. For the next bet, the first person to make the rich man be caught platonic will get $300. Craig here walks out of the kitchen but gets thrown to the floor by his friend. That's when things start to get out of control. The wife comforts Craig, rubbing his shoulder, and suddenly offers to stay with him to help him relax. He can't believe what he's hearing and tells him he won't cheat on his wife. But when the man offers him $4,500 and makes it a bet, he starts to consider the proposal. Okay, this is taking generosity to a whole new level. Less than half an hour ago, they were being robbed, and now they're turning the other cheek in the easiest way possible. $4,500 is going to save his family from eviction. But if his wife ever finds out, he's not going to have a family to save. Just by looking at how jealous Vince is and how much money Craig is making, the situation much worse. I would expect that if we survive the night, Vince will threaten to tell the wife what happened and destroy his marriage just out of spite. Now, there's another angle here that could actually make this even more dangerous. The rich man is doing everything here for his wife's darkest desires, but that doesn't necessarily mean he won't be jealous. Statistically, one of the highest causes of both manslaughter and premeditated murder is because of adultery. And it's not uncommon for a situation just like this to violent murder. Going through with this bet could win you $3,500, but it's not difficult to imagine that this guy could come looking to murder you for revenge. For me, this is one line that I wouldn't cross, and I would wait for the next bet to keep making money. Craig here can't resist the offer. With $4,500 on the line, he agrees. The wife starts going at it as the other men watch, and Vince here is completely shocked by what's happening. By the time it's all over, Craig is exhausted from all the money he's just made. Now he's earned $6,500 total.